get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 spot. Now Brunson. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Out to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
This demonstrates. How confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Anunoby.
Good instincts to read the path and get in the position to pick it off.
Aggressive drive there by Towns. When he's this active, he's good at forcing the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Towns.
At the line for 2.
And Towns drops them both. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now here's Brunson into the lane. Makes it off the glass.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Allen, a screen on Brunson. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get it. Allen, this man is a height machine.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Garland. OG Anunoby making his last shot. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Hart.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Bridges. Good on the bucket. Bridges has got 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Garland, the pass to Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. New York with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Mobley. Strus a screen on Hart. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Brunson against Garland. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The defense has been locked in on Mitchell, but he's done a good job making the right play.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And here is Garland. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
That one is on Towns.
17-5.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his third assist on the night. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson out to Bridges. Strus against Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Strus. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Garland. Got it off in time, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Bridges shot. Good.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Offline with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Anunoby in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his fifth assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 11. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Holds it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much everything out there and he'll go get it.
Towns, the screen. Brunson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. That one good for two. Towns has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Kicks it out to Garland. Stolen by Brunson.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
Brunson. Garland with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. From the inbound, nifty move. And he comes up with the deuce. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
The Knicks leading by 11. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. No coverage that time.
Hart for 3.
Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Loads it up there for Mobley, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. And he's checked in for New York.
Substitution. Number 1, Cameron Payne.
36 seconds left to play here in the half. And Bridges with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jerome passes to Wade. And another miss by Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Hart. He has 7. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out on... All right, let's get right into the story of the first half. And it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
Bridges might not be the biggest name on the team, but as
Thanks for spending half...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Wade out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Wade. Pass to Okoro. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Achua.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And here are the Knicks now, after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Achua inside. Wade is covering. Thompson against Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Bridges. Achua, no good. Here's Jerome, defended by McBride. Wade from outside, buries it from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's McBride, and the layup falls. McBride's got his first basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
2 points, that one goes.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Swiped it away. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The 3. Hunter no good. The Knicks leading by 14. Achua kicks to Bridges. Inside, Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring. I love every aspect of that.
The Knicks making a switch here. Both champs checked in. Hunter kicks to Wade. Clock at 6. Hunter for 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So, New York going with almost an entire new group. Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. Okoro with it. Scoreless thus far. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading by 16. 1:04 left in the third. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
New York moving it around. Fires for 3, and that one's good. Kolek has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a fast break now for New York. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the New York Knicks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been out. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the small forward spot. Hart with a screen on Mobley. Driving inside. Pass to McBride. Goes up from the top of the key. That shot misses.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Mobley against Towns. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Allen outside. Mitchell against Hart. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Here's Towns. Achua in the corner. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New York.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mobley with it, Hart covering. Kept alive. Pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. From outside, off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Towns against Garland. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bo Jamps checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They swipe it. Hart against Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Brunson goes in. Hart with the screen for Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
New York leading by 23.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Josh Hart.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shamet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Towns the screen. There's the lob to Towns. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. 30 seconds left in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Here's Brunson. Towns the screen. And Brunson, here we go. Towns, no luck. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Rick...
great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Dallas' starting group. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson, then there's Davis, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Now here's Irving. Here's the 3. They get it again. Exum outside. Irving against Garland. Davis with a screen on Garland. And it's Irving off the drive. Count that one.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Garland, no good. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Garland against Irving. Drops in the layup for two.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Clock at 4. Pulls up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Irving looking around. Pass to Lively. Let's go with a 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Lively. Irving's got 7 points.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And here's Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Irving against Garland. Irving, the pass to Lively. It's stolen by Garland. Fast break, Cleveland. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility. He does a good job finishing above the rim.
Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell finds Hunter. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Allen. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Can't cash it in from close range. And Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Garland. Mobley. Davis for the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Irving for 3. The shot that time not on target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Mobley passes to Allen. 27 seconds left in the first. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Irving. Over Garland. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Outside Garland. Down low. Outside Mitchell. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Mitchell's got 6. And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get on. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley against Davis. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And there's the lob. Stolen by Davis. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Exum. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Exum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Garland against Irving. Here's Allen. Shoots over Lively. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Irving for 3. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Garland against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Garland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Garland with the ball. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Just what they wanted from that possession, a quality look in tight.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
To stop the run. Cleveland again missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Back to Exum. Lively with a screen on Garland. Pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. And here is Thompson. From deep. The rebound by Allen.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Irving for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hunter. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Irving against Garland. Fires for 3. And it's Irving missing. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. 1:04 left in the second period. The kick to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Davis with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Exum outside. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here we go. 1-on-1. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Pass to Davis. The three. Kept alive. On the wing, Davis. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Mobley outside. And there's the drive. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's...
And now we get to check out. Appreciate you joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2. Hunter in the post. Working on Gafford. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's Marshall. And the three-pointer goes. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Gafford with a screen on Hunter to the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Christie. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Okoro passes to Wade. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To halt the run, Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 9. Washington outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie for 3. Sinks it from distance. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Jerome, that's good. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Gafford the screen for 3. Dinwiddie. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Okoro passes to Wade. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Marshall. He's rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Thompson. He tries for 3. He buries it from 3. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington finds Gafford. Knocked away. Okoro outside. Hunter can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 5. Struce, he's checked in for Hunter.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 1, Max Struce.
Dinwiddie, right side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. From deep. Washington grabs the miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 11 points. Here's Washington. Misses the one-handed jam.
We love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
We're doing the right thing on offense, and we're doing the right.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Here's Garland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Mavericks lead by 7. The 3 from Thompson. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley outside. And stolen by Irving. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Mobley throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Exum outside, tries again, and right on target.
Assisted by Lively.
Cavaliers trail by 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Garland against Irving. And the shot is good by Garland.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Outside Irving. 3-pointer. That shot missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. This is the baby hook. Dallas leading by 7. There's the 3. nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 23.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Here's Exum. The rebound by Allen. And Cleveland's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Irving for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he banks in the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Maverick lead.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lets it go from the wing. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And here's the fast break. Lively's shot is off. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Irving. Garland against Thompson. Lively with a screen on Garland. Oh! From the parking lot!
Oh, you talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it up.
He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
An all-star. Garland with so much confidence in big moments.
Lively with a screen on Garland. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Mobley finds Hunter. Back to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Irving. And it's good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Off on that one. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a guts. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.
basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Exum in at the 2 spot. Towns, a screen on Irving. Clock at 4. Brunson finds Towns.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for Dallas. The tray connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brunson with it. Now defended by Exum. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
On the catch and shoot there. Just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of course out there.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018.
First team foul.
So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
To the inside, ball's knocked loose. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Bridges for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Thompson misses. New York has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Mavericks leading by 3. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Hart. Here he goes. Exum pulls it in.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson, good.
They got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Mavericks lead 13-9.
Irving against Brunson. Launches a 3. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3.
3-point goal.
Irving's got 11.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Bridges with the steal. 3 on 3, and here's Brunson outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Irving passes to Davis. Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. Three-pointer. They get it back. Now Exum. Lively with the screen. Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Exum.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Towns dishes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the shot goes down.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Hart, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
What a performance for Kyrie. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Irving. Then it's Exum, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Back to Hart. 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Here's Irving. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
Brunson downhill. Up and in on the way. Brunson's got 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
26.
Brunson against Irving. The shot's good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And really just a bad loss, no other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Bridges attacking. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges against Irving. Bridges misses. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Irving for 3. And that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Yeah, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. We're going a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. They're looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor. Solid in the first, fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Irving's shot is good. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And so here is Dallas. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Knocked away. Hart the pass to Bridges. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bridges got 5 points so far. Brunson against Irving. Lively a screen on Brunson. Irving misses the chippy right there.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them.
Okay, so now, and that concludes.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Anunoby outside. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Hart, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
That's good from Marshall on the assist by Dinwiddie. Marshall's got his first bucket in this one. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on Christie. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Marshall.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Christie can't make it. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hart, no good. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Marshall with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Marshall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Anunoby with the screen for Robinson. The kick out to Anunoby. From downtown. No good that time. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 1-point game. The shot's good from Gafford.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Anunoby outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hart's got the game tied up here for New York. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Beauchamp's checked in, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dinwiddie with it, working on Payne. Dinwiddie's shot is off. New York's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gafford finds Washington. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Bridges shot good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
1:16 left to play in the third. It's Hart on the wing. They set the pick. Right wing. Here's Beauchamp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Dinwiddie for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Bridges. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Could cut down the selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Marshall sets a screen for Washington. Good on the 3-point shot. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bridges shot good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
That one goes in. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
For New York, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And so here is Dallas. And here's Davis for 3. The shot misses. Good if it goes. And that one is off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Make sure we're talking on defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Anthony Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wright finds Achua. Bridges outside. And it's in there.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
53.
Irving surveying the floor. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
And on the way from three. It's hauled in by Achua.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Mavericks trailed by 5. Thompson outside. Lively a screen on Towns. Nice shot by Thompson.
It's hard to predict when great shooters are using a screen. That time Klay Thompson did a great job of finding the open space.
And it's Towns missing. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Irving way outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
McBride finds Towns. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Mavericks trail by 3. And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Towns dishes to Wright. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 33 points.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Thompson against Wright. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Irving against Wright. Bucket is good. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Bridges outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo.
The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A shot's good from Irving.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Wright. 8 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright.
How about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded close. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Irving against Brunson. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Towns high post. Abley's there. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson passes to Irving. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby finds Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. for three. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Now, Hart. We've got Dante Exum. Thompson is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges got the first basket here in overtime for the Knicks. Irving from long range. And the 3 ball is good.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
Now here's Brunson. He's defended by Exum. Davis against Hart. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. To take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, 1 more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Bridges shot. Good.
And just Shakespearean there. A smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 47 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's too hard. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Lively. Here are the Mavericks now. On the wing, Irving. Lively, a screen on Bridges. Here's Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Hart. No good on the triple. Davis looking for an opening. Outside Irving. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And here's Brunson outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-3 run. Exum. And the 3 off target. And so it's New York with it. Brunson outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns a screen on Davis. Brunson goes in. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Towns the screen. Out to the right wing. Got it!
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
So it's an Aero victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Yes, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Here's Brunson. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Garland. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Now here's Hart. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
It's good on the putback.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bridges against Mitchell. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. It's stolen by Garland. Going all the way to the rack. Jumps up, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Mobley throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Brunson, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game, his ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Inside. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And yep, it's good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
13-6.
Brunson against Garland. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Brunson against Garland. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Throws it up high. 5 on the clock. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
15-8.
Bridges against Mitchell. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Towns outside. There's the triple. Fires hitting the triple. Towns has got 7 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Garland for 3. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mobley. The Knicks with the rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
That one is off. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Cleveland on top, leading by just 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mobley down low. He's against Bridges. Hunter passes to Mobley. Back to Hunter. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brunson against Garland. Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Shoots over Mobley. Hart can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. From deep, Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And he lobs it up. Mitchell finds Mobley.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Brunson assertive on the take, and he converts the layup. Brunson's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Mobley. Hart pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Mobley. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out of the perimeter and keep a ball handle in front. He is a special defender.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Outside Mitchell. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Brunson. Brunson to the basket. It's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Garland. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Mitchell, 10 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Josh Hart. Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Haynes checked in for New York. Here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 7 in the 2nd quarter. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Outside Hart from downtown. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart with a screen on Allen. Anunoby on the take. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
A few things for them to focus on.
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Okoro, then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jerome passes to Okoro. Here's Jerome, defended by Payne, and the shot's good. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Nah, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's Hunter for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Hunter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Payne pass to Hart. Back to Payne. Hunter against Anunoby. Going inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power at athleticism, beautifully done.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio. Thus, working his way onto the interior, Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
Okoro on the wing. Back to Wade. Okoro with the ball. He's against Bridges. Here's Wade. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Back to Jerome. And he lobs it up top. Wade, the pass to Okoro. Gets it to go from the corner.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside McBride. Outside Hart. Inside.
How high does OG Anunoby get to finish that pass? Wow.
41-36.
Okoro outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
McBride passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. Back to Hart. Nice move. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 3. Okoro outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. For the finish. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Towns has got 13.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's McBride. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McBride's got his first 2 points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Wade misses. Knicks leading by 5. Hart goes in. That one goes in. 6 points for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Achua's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Anunoby.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Brunson. The 3 is up. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Will it go? Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Knicks out in front, leading by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Payne's checked in for Beauchamp. Here's Brunson. Into the lane. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 12.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hunter, good.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Brunson against Garland. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Brunson passes to Payne. Towns looking for an opening. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Achiuwa, three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Achiuwa's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achiuwa. He has elevated this aspect of his game. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
From Darius Garland.
Here's Brunson. Achiuwa against Mobley. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic. Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Knicks leading by 12. Outside Hart. With some arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. Hart passes to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Tries it from 16, and once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Knicks have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Shamet. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Allen on the wing. Robinson defending. Allen can't get it to go. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, total team effort. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 16. Garland for three. Towns with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Good on the shot.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Brunson against Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good.
Anthony Towns. Knicks lead 71-53.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our
anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
He's such a determined offensive player. It's not enough to get the bucket. Mitchell wants the and one also.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over Exum. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And now the fast break Exum with the ball.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for three.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Now, here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Irving kicks to Thompson. We play just over a minute here in the first. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
On its way from Irving for two. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And on the way from Irving for 3, Mobley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Count the basket.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Lively a screen on Garland. Irving dishes to Exum. Back to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Irving, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3. Irving's got 8 points.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Three-pointer. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now here's Irving. He's got 8. Outside, Davis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hunter against Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's the break. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
There's Garland. And that one comes up a bit short. Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Allen for 3. Hunter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A 3 off the inbound.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
From Kyrie Irving.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by... We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter into the small forward. Ivory inside. Working on Hunter. Thompson with the 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here's Garland for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the 3-point answer.
Outside Irving. Thompson in the corner. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Over Garland. Out to the wing. Davis setting the pick for Exum. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Hunter following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Hunter. Driving the lane. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Lively a screen on Garland. Irving for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Garland, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Exum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Exum's got 6.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving, good. Here's Garland. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. In the corner, it's Hunter. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Irving's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. And he drives in. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Lively. Outside for Davis. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness for the rest of the game.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Wade passes to Hunter. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Hunter's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland. 1 second left. The shot, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
I mean, what more can we say?
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dinwiddie wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thompson passes to Jerome. The crossover. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Wade.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on film.
Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Jared Allen. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Now, here's Strus. Still yet to score. That one falls.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seed it up, oh, yeah, you're done.
Agoro with it. Wade outside. Strus in the corner. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Marshall can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Okoro. The Cavaliers with another miss. Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Marshall sets a screen for Washington. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Puts up a deep three. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Jerome.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Dinwiddie, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
Out to Wade. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. He gets that one. Now it's just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
There's a screen by Washington. Christie can't make it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Dinwiddie attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Wade on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Thompson kicks to Strus. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. That 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Good on the shot. And now a 7-point Maverick lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Thompson passes to Strus. Here's a Okoro. No good with the triple. Here's Christie. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talk.
Good D, good pull.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mavericks leading by 7. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The drive by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dante Exum.
Pushing the action, getting downhill. Mitchell makes things happen.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Mavericks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Irving uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's Mobley. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And on the way from Irving for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Lively. Offensive rebound. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got 25 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Darius Garland go to the free throw line here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Hunter no good. Mavericks leading by 9. And here's Exum. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look at the grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets to it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Garland against Irving. Inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
Questionable shot selection in that move. They're not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
A shot's good from Irving.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. Mitchell finds Garland. That's tipped. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Davis, and stolen by Mobley. On its way from Hunter for two. Hits the front of the rim and out. Mavericks leading by 10. Thompson from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Mobley. Right side, Garland. And all around that time before dropping in.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Here's Irving. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Down low. And it's Allen with the jam.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
Here's Davis. Rebounded by Allen.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Screen by Allen. The deep three from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah,
thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our
of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Brunson against Irving. Brunson on the drive. Count it.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Davis from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, BA. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving for 3. Good D by Brunson. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Towns into the lane, lays it up and banks it in.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Lively with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Out to Thompson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Bridges, a screen on Irving, and here's Brunson from the arc. Davis with a rebound. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, got that one up quick.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Davis. After the basket by New York on the other end. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. 1:49 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Irving.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
On the wing, Irving. Brunson defending. Here's Davis. And it's New York with a rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bridges. Oh, power it home. Oh, wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some air with the slam.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Brunson. There's the drive. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Outside Davis. Fires the 3.
Thompson finds Davis. Three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And it's blocked by Davis.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Lively with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Davis down low. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 9.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got...
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Dallas on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Irving. Exum passes to Davis. No good with the triple. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Anunoby. That one no good. Thompson with some nice D. Towns against Lively. Here's Davis. And he got the whistle, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if...
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll. It shows good finishing ability on the move. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Able to keep his cool. Brunson doesn't let the clock force his shot.
Irving against Bridges. Back to Irving. And here's Lively. The 3-ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lively. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Knicks trail by 8. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Stolen by Davis. Thompson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Davis. AD doing what he does.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Davis against Hart. Towns outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Irving against Bridges. Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Thompson against Towns. Irving for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time.
Oh, Anthony Davis, emphatic.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw is off from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. Here he goes.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish. Bridges stuns the defense.
Irving with a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And during that first half, that does it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Back to Brunson. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dinwiddie finds Gafford. Here's Marshall. Hook loose. Pass to Dinwiddie. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. It's Hart on the wing. The shot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Knicks trail by 7. Brunson looks it over. Brunson with the finish inside.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Gafford passes to Washington. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Washington outside. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Bridges, left side. Outside Hart to the middle. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Christie. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Christie. No points yet. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges, right side.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Good on the bucket. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Outside Anunoby. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. 4-3. Marshall can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. From about 16, Washington grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Hart. Robinson, a screen on Washington. Here's Hart. Down low. Out to Bridges. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Christie. Yet to see a basket. Here's Gafford. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Josh Hart.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to McBride. Here's Beauchamp. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Up in time. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Miles McBride is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Campaign. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at the 2. New York making a switch here. Wright's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Just 4 to shoot. Back to Davis. Wright with a steal. Knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. Exum outside. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And the Knicks making a change here. Tucker's checked in.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Payne. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Lively grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Irving, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Outside Achiuwa. They need this. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. He shoots it. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McBride can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 16. Lively finds Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. The angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Outside for Davis. That 3's off the mark.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Irving, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there, big time. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
Oh, wow! Are you kidding me? From long range. Goodness! What a shot!
New York, again, can't hit. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Checked by Davis. It's stolen by Irving. Here we go, all alone. Up ahead. 19 seconds left to play in the... Did he?
Oh, yeah!
My! He did!
What an incredible shot!
Wow!
Yes, indeedy.
Outside for Davis. Off target from three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Irving fires from way outside. Off target. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and